Welcome back to Inside the Huddle podcast presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics right here on Maple Grove Voice. It's that time of year, ladies and gentlemen. We've reached it, second week of August, which means one thing. We get back into it. High school sports back in full swing starting this week. Going to start out this week by chatting about Osseo girls volleyball. And head coach Mandi Burian going to join us here shortly after this message from Twin Cities Orthopedics. You're listening to Inside the Huddle.
It takes a lot to bring down a Minnesota Vikings player, but when an injury occurs, a Twin Cities Orthopedics physician is on the field and ready to assess the situation. TCO is the official sports medicine provider of the Minnesota Vikings and proud to be a part of the new home of the Minnesota Vikings in Eagan. Best yet, the community can see the same great doctors at one of our 40 clinic locations across the metro. Visit tcomn.com to learn more. tcomn.com.
Welcome back to the podcast. It's Maple Grove Voice Inside the Huddle, presented by Twin Cities Orthopedics. We're here with Osseo girls volleyball head coach Mandi Burian. It's a mouthful in like 2 seconds. I did that okay, though. Not bad for the first one. So we're about 4 or 5 days away from the start of the season, tryouts, all that good stuff. Kind of walk me through what summer's been like and kind of, your excitement as you kind of ramp up for year number 2 as a head coach.
Oh, I'm very, very excited. The fact that we've got almost everybody returning is kind of fun and exciting. They've been putting in work. They, at least up at the upper levels, a lot of them played all year round. So got to see improvements as they came back this summer, which is exciting. The new gym floor made things a little interesting this summer, but we got through it. And I had to go off-site a couple of times, but that kind of makes it fun and exciting too. And now we're home, back on the new court, and excited for tryouts.
So when you talk about kind of building your program and the program and changing the culture and all of those types of things, what have you seen? What's been one or two of the biggest things you've seen over the time frame that you've been head coach?
I'm just trying to make the older girls or the girls that have been around a long time connect with those younger girls, at least even share their passion, like why they've been here from 7th grade to senior year. We actually last year implemented volleyball buddies so that they could just kind of have somebody to, whether it's to say hi to in the hallway or cheer for on the bench during their games. So I always try to have varsity girls at our freshman games and just kind of try to build it that way so that the younger girls get excited to be in their shoes one day. So that's kind of been part of it, just building the excitement and the passion for volleyball.
When you have a chance to kind of, I ask this of every coach, and I don't know if there's a right. There's not a right or a wrong because it's your personal thing. When do you start to get amped up? When do you start to really go, okay, now it's time? Does it ever shut off?
I don't think it ever really shuts off, but I guess now, right now. The girls have been going to team camp this week, running captain's practice. Just them getting excited to do all of that makes me excited to be here on Monday. So there's that too. So they have worked harder this week than they have probably in a long time. So just the fact that they're ready to put in work makes me excited.
You have a lot of athletes. You talked about what you have coming back. There's a lot of kids that are going to go play volleyball at the next level that you have and that you're going to have in the gym every single day. What is that like when you're trying to bring younger kids up and younger kids have those older kids that are D1 kids or are going to play college volleyball at the next level when they're done playing high school?
All I can hope is that they're going to pass that down and kind of, it will show our younger kids that it's possible. You don't have to be this amazing, played since you were, I got somebody, she could go D1, D2. She started when she was in 8th grade, so it's like, right. It kind of gives them a little bit of hope. So I like, that, the first thing when they get with their volleyball buddy is they've got to share their volleyball story. And so just to kind of know that everybody's process is different and gets everybody hopeful. And, I get a lot of college girls that come back during the summer. We had a couple Tina Bowe came back, Ellie Hoyt, Kelly Auer. They were practicing with them this summer, so that's always fun too. Like they can tell their college volleyball story to them, and so it just kind of keeps it going. It's fun.
The thing I'm looking forward to most as a coach is.
Oh my gosh, oh, that's a tough one. I don't know. I mean, I don't coach in the off season because I've got a family and kids, and so just to be back in the gym every day, I look forward to that. Yeah.
What, from an expectation perspective, as coaches, we always kind of set, we set where we want to go from a program perspective. What can we expect from Osseo Volleyball in 2018?
I set no bars. The sky's the limit. I really think if they can get a little fire and really stay together all season, there's no stopping them. So there's some good teams out there, and we'll just kind of have to figure out how we can weasel in and take it to them. So, I mean, my expectations are high, especially with everybody coming back. We lose one senior that we've got to fill her spot, and so we'll work hard to do that and get the kind of the mold going right away. But I mean, I'm hoping to get far in sections and maybe make a run at state. So
That'd be great.
yeah.
Good luck. Keep them healthy, and we'll chat down the road.
Yes. Thank you.